getting stuck. Great.
Now this here is my 1992 Kawasaki ZXR400, and join me in a new series where we're going to bring this thing back around, get it back on the road, ready for the summer's riding. Now I've actually owned this bike for the past 10 years or so, and a few years ago I went through the whole bike and pretty much fully restored it. Like, it was a complete frame up build. But since completing it, the bike's pretty much just sat in the showroom and not been ridden. My back ain't quite what it used to be, and this thing is incredibly uncomfortable. But I do want to get back out on it because it is a cracking fun bike. So we're going to start this same way any good project should start, and that is with the battery left on boil mode for a while. Now, I did actually start this bike a little while ago, probably a few months, and amazingly, it did actually start. I tell you, it weren't happy about it. I'm certain we're going to have to get these carbs rebuilt. They're probably looking a bit cruddy inside after being sat around for a little while with the modern fuels of today, and I'm sure there's an air leak somewhere, so we'll have to investigate that too. Now with all that removed, we've got better access to things now. Let's whip this airbox off. See if we can have a look, see what's going on in there. Diaphragms are still good, it's a good sign. I forget just how many parts I've thrown at this thing over the 10 years of me owning it. To be fair, when I first bought this, I got it for an absolute steal. I remember rightly, I only paid like £400 or £500 for it, and that was on the road. It, you know, it was all MOT'd and all the rest of it. But I'll tell you what, it was rough. It was properly rough. There weren't a good panel on the bike, and it ran like a nail. Over the years, soon fixed that up. Now nothing's jumping out at me at first glance to see where this air leak's coming from. All the vacuum lines seem good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip these off anyway, just check that they're sealing properly, and whilst we've got the carbs off, I've got a rebuild kit, so I might as well rebuild on them too, because I'm sure they're going to need a clean out after sitting for the last 2-3 years. Now, to be honest, they're actually looking really good. Obviously we've got some stale fuel in the bottoms of the carbs. We'll get rid of that. We'll slap some new seals in, and I think they'll be good to go back on. Right, so when you got like a weird like lean idle situation and you can't find it, when you pull your carbs apart, take out your mixture screws, these little things here, and check the O-rings on the ends. The amount of times I've seen it now where people have taken carbs off, pulled them apart to clean them, and that O-ring hasn't been on there, and it causes chaos. The bike will never idle properly because it's got like a lean circuit. Now these are my old ones, you can see they're really old, they've dried, cracking, falling apart, so I'm hoping with some new mixture screws, some new O-rings, might sort things out. So I've got it set up on a drip feed tank, just see if we can get her bark off a little bit. Sweet. Let's get the air box and the tank back on. We'll take her outside and see how she runs. I can't believe it. It runs perfectly. Now that's going to do it for this episode. Stay tuned for next time, where we're going to go through the whole bike from front to back and get it ready for another MOT. There's a lot of parts I need to replace because for the time it's been sat, it's ended up being a parts bike. I've nicked several bits and pieces for customers' bikes to get them back on the road, so I can't quite remember what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out. Catch you next time.